Hello and welcome everyone, Lionheart here with MrSmartDonkey.
Hello.
And we are here finally with our co-op, our multiplayer campaign on Total War Warhammer. So kind of resuming from where we sort of started off with the Vampire Counts one. You guys have voted, final decision has been made, and it's a green skin and orc multiplayer campaign, a co-op between myself playing as Crooked Moon with SKARSNIK and MrSmartDonkey playing as the Bloody Handz with Wurzag, the Great Green Prophet.
Yeah.
And this should be actually, like, position-wise is pretty good. So
We're relatively close. I think the only way it could be better is if one of us, if one of us playing Bloody Handz and the other playing regular greenskins.
Yeah,
I guess we'd be
because
really
then you're
close to
literally
each other.
opposite each other.
But this makes it a little interesting.
Yeah, with this obviously I've got kind of the quest to reclaim Carrack 8 Peaks. But having Donkey placed where he is, it means hopefully he can help me smash Belegar Ironhammer and Clan Angren into the dust very quickly, so there won't be too much opposition to me then sort of streaking across the campaign map to Carrack 8 Peaks.
Yeah.
And hopefully your Savage
it'll
Orcs will help there too.
Yeah, it'll make the victory conditions a lot easier as well for you starting over there. Because usually what I know from experience is that when you start over where I'm starting, basically, it usually takes absolutely forever to do the victory conditions of taking like all the dwarven holds and stuff, because they're so far in the west, and since you start there you have to kind of go through most of them anyway.
Yeah.
Then it'll be easy. We'll just get them on the way essentially to your objective.
Yeah, although I don't mind potentially losing those if I have to, just so I can claim 8 Peaks.
Yeah, that's probably true as well.
You'll get basically kind of all the open badlands, and I'll get all the holds in the mountains pretty much, I'd imagine.
Yes.
So yeah, let's do this. We're going to stockpile up a couple of episodes before we start releasing this. As we said, if we don't complete this campaign, the forfeit, unfortunately, is for us to eat a sock.
Yep. You often mail me one of your Lionheart socks.
Yeah, it's one of my first bits of merch, Lionheart branded socks. I had to buy a pair myself because the company wouldn't send me a pair for free.
Have you worn them?
I have worn them, yeah. So I guess I could like wear them for a couple of days, so it really seals in the flavour.
Don't make this worse than it already is.
I'll make sure I wash them. But yeah, we are committed to finishing this again. That's why we're going to stockpile up a load of episodes to release. Like, minimum you'll get at least one of these uploads a week. Ideally, like, we'll try and release it twice a week. Don't know specifically what days we'll do yet. We'll probably kind of go through that once we've got a few set out.
Yeah,
but
you'll see when it happens.
Yeah, look for comments and what have you. And obviously, to see each other's part, there's actually a cool little link that's to a website called ViewSync, which actually allow the videos to sync up. I'll probably do that because I've done that for some multiplayer campaigns before. So I'll also share the link with Donkey.
Yeah,
so
I'll do that as well.
If you do want to watch both videos, both parts side by side, then feel free to do that. If not, the other person's channel will be linked in the description. So go to their channel and check them out and their parts there. But let's do this. Let's begin.
Let's play the game.
So yeah, just quickly on the settings. It's obviously co-op, turn time's unlimited, 60-minute battle time limit. Play battle is the default battle resolution, ultra unit size, limited AI player moves, and we're both playing on very hard. Let's go.
Yes. Excited for this. I haven't played Warhammer in general for quite a while now. And I haven't even touched any of these like new factions and new greenskin and dwarf units and stuff, so I'm excited to see what we've got here.
Do this. Is that an excuse already? Hashtag Donkey Noob 2016.
I haven't played for ages, so if I die, it's because of that.
It's because of that.
Not because I'm bad. Well, I don't know. I think your start's going to be a lot more difficult because you only get the green skin units.
Yeah.
That's pretty rough, I think. Go on.
I did try a live stream of this on the Total War Twitch the other day, and I think maybe it's because I've done the kind of the alternative version of this campaign, which is obviously with Clan Angren at the moment with Belegar. I found that I had to like attack Carrack Norn really hard and really quickly with just as many goblins that I could muster. So I'm going to try and hit them really hard and fast. I think Carrack Norn will fall pretty quickly, but it depends when Clan Angren gets involved. So I don't know who your enemies will be straight away. It looks like you've got Teeth Snatchers around you.
Yeah, I've got Thief Snatches. Let me see if there's anyone else. The War of the Border Princes as well. That's actually interesting because, oh right, mods, we should probably mention. We're only using one mod, which is the camera, like the battle mod. We're not doing the Occupy Everywhere or Occupy Removal mod, so we won't be able to take. The point I was going to make is that makes it easier for me to actually go and help you out of Belagar, because it's basically, I have to destroy those Border Princes or they're going to come after me. Yeah, Border Princess, Thief Snatches, Scabby Eye, and the Dwarfs, and of course you're my only ally.
What, are all at war with you?
Yeah, I'm completely surrounded by enemies. Yeah, it's actually kind of crazy. I just realized.
Yeah, hopefully, I would say probably see if you can push out, secure your whole province first, and then perhaps see if you can get over to me.
Yes, that makes sense. I've got a nice little province here to take, so that's good.
I'm just looking at the objectives really quickly, people. We've got to get 80 settlements in total. Oh no, actually no, I lie. Actually, this is much easier.
You liar.
I lie. Between you and your co-op partner, raise or conquer at least 80 different settlements. So basically, I don't actually know how many there are that we can take personally. There must be like 60 odd or something like that, I reckon. So the rest we can just raise. So human settlements that we can't take, we'll just raise those, and the rest obviously we'll probably just conquer.
Yeah, makes sense.
We've got to research 12 technologies, excluding your allies, so we've just got to do... Which actually for the greenskins might actually be harder to do, because you have to have specific buildings to unlock more tech. So this might be the one kind of race within the game where getting 12 technologies isn't just as simple as going through every single, like, previous tier of research. And we've got to have 200 units in total with your ally. Oh, that's easy. That should be pretty once we get a couple of armies going. So yeah, let's do this. Oh wow, I'm getting quite a bit of income. That's nice.
Yeah, I guess you're only able to recruit goblins, so they're pretty cheap. And the thing for me is that I've only got I've got mostly what do you call them? Savage Orc units, and they cost 50% upkeep for me. I do have a giant in my army as well, which is pretty useful. Sorry, I'm just, for people watching,
hello.
Yeah. Just like
hello, Poppet.
I want to join all my wars, please. Oh, you're at war of 4
Can
people
you
as well.
only get Savage Orcs?
No, I can get anything, but Savage Orcs in this army with Warzak cost 50% less upkeep.
And I assume he's probably got in his middle red skill tree probably a buff for those guys. Because I've got one for SKARSNIK, which I'll definitely be going for probably straight away, which is Dagobos, which is plus 18 melee attack for Goblin and Night Goblin units, and plus 20% charge for Night Goblins. Plus, further along my tree, which is amazing, I remember looking at this on the Total War stream, I have another ability. Oh, it's gone over to... How'd it go to Wurzag? Further along my red tree, I've got another skill which does exactly the same thing. Another plus 18 maximum and plus 20% charge bonus. So I get a total of plus 40% charge bonus for Night Goblin units by the end of it.
Oh,
and what was that? Like plus 36 melee attack for all Goblin units. If I get both those skills. So actually that makes Goblins... Okay, their defense might be pretty crap, but it makes them pretty good. Plus I have enable poison attacks, dripping tips at rank 4 for all units in my army. So... Yeah, Gobbo spam is actually going to be pretty nice. I mean, I'm looking at melee attacks of regular goblins right now. That they're set to 20. So I'm going to have 56 when I'm done with all those abilities, which is going to make them insane.
That's pretty crazy.
I mean, the defense is going to be crap, but their attack is going to be insane. And Night Goblins are 26 at the moment. Plus veterancy on top of that, so we could probably get regular goblins to over 60 melee attack, which is just ridiculous.
I'm just trying to remember how the stats work exactly in this game, but I do know 60 is pretty damn high.
Yeah, I want to get defenses. I'm just thinking of what buildings I'm going to build in my first little province here. I want to get cavalry at some point. I want to get the squig cages.
I'm just having a look at like all the stuff I get, because I just noticed that Wurzak also has his trait, which gives him 15% physical resistance for all Savage Orc units in his army. So that, plus the upkeep reduction, plus the plus 25% charge I get from my faction as well. Oh, hello.
Sorry, I was checking in. Literally, I have so many people around me that absolutely hate me. I've got a non-aggression with greenskins though, so that's nice.
Yeah, I got that as well, I noticed.
I could get non-aggression with Scabby Eye, but just in case you need me to help with that at some point, I will leave that open for now. And I'm not going to talk to the Teeth Snatchers. They're quite friendly with me.
Right, I'm the boss.
How's the picture for the Night Goblin Squig Hoppers?
Yeah.
Oh, you got the Arachnorok Spider, man. We got some pretty good starting units.
Yeah, my starting buffs are nice. The Arachnarok and the Night Goblin. I can rename units now as well. So guys, if you've got any name suggestions for units, feel free to drop them in. As we said, we're stockpiling up a few episodes, so maybe at part 5 we might have been able to like look at the response to this first video. So yeah, just let us know custom names and for what units. Ideally, just focus on the units that we currently have available. But yeah, I
think what I'll do is I'll start giving names to my units that reach a certain veterancy, so that I don't have to do one for every single one of my units.
I'm going off just a name for my Ragnarok straight away that I know someone suggested on my Total War stream the other day, which was for my Ragnarok Karak 8 legs. So yeah, right. I need to put you in there. Oh, and there was a really good tip with my I started with a Goblin Big Boss. If I just send him to Karak Norn and damage walls, he's got 60% chance of doing it straight away, so I can level him up really quickly by just constantly doing that.
That's pretty good.
So in the meanwhile, it's spamming Gobbo time. Until I can get nasty stalkers in 2 turns. And I guess I'm going to build the SKARSNIK Goblin Watchtower for a better garrison and eventually upgrade that. I would like to get more income, but if I lose this province, this one region, I'm screwed. And it's so exposed, so I'm not going to take any risks. No chances. Technology, I can't research anything because I need more buildings. I am done.
Good. Yeah, my turn took a little longer than it should have as well. I'm just having a look at all the stuff that's
cool
going on. Almost made the wrong building 3 times. Should be able to take a town this turn unless they... Oh, hello, what was that? Who are you people? Top Knots. Yeah, that's my town, Top Knots. Get out of here.
I was gonna say you're gonna have fun with them, surely. Can you get there before they do?
Yeah, I can get there this turn.
Nice.
Alright, yeah, Top Knots has declared war on the Teeth Snatchers. Okay.
Get in there quick, get in there quick, get in there quick.
This is mine.
I guess with the inclusion of the bloody Handz, you're gonna probably clash with Top Knots pretty early on.
Yeah, I guess so. Which is gonna be great. But hey. The annoying thing is actually if they could go to one of the other towns that the Teeth Snatchers have and take that away from me, so I might have to declare war on them just to get my own province here.
Do the Top Knots have any provinces, or are they a horde to start with?
I don't know. I thought they were a horde, but no, I think they actually do own a province to the south, but they came from the east, so maybe they own a few provinces around here.
So I don't know if things have been changed to kind of add an immediate enemy for you with the Teeth Snatchers, but it looks like the Teeth Snatchers have quite a lot of land that I thought were traditionally...
I think they've got 2 or 3, yeah.
Like they were, I thought that was traditionally like Top Knots land, but it looks like maybe that's different. I can't remember. A nice green skin Savage Orc Rebel here.
Yeah, let's have a look. What am I going to give you? You'll know how much you love cavalry.
Oh, hell yeah.
Why don't I give you the cavalry and... I don't know, gift you. There you go, and a giant.
Oh, hang on.
Please don't get him killed. Although if you do, it's $400 off my...
Your upkeep,
I don't have to
yeah.
worry about it anymore, yeah. So.
Yeah, I'll try not to, because that would be quite a major advantage to lose. Actually, I'm gonna deploy over on the right where I can use that hill.
Yeah, I was thinking they might sit on that, so...
I'm gonna rush up there with the cav and try and get you some vision.
Yes.
And then I'll bring the giant up behind. So yeah, just to remind you guys, the only mod we're using is the better camera mod, which is why we can get some like nice close-up views and stuff.
Oh yeah, they are on the hill. That is just unfortunate, isn't it? Let's see, how we're gonna deal with that. They have 2 archers, goblin archers. I have some savage Arab boys, but Arab boys.
Alright, they're already up on that hill, damn, okay. That's fine. I'm gonna flank round to the right. And I'm gonna send the giant out wide as well. So I can kind of just hammer on in.
Try not to run those calf through their range, I suppose. Looks like they might be just coming down a little bit. I might just try and get up there then.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get up behind them. If I end up drawing a couple of units towards the giant, it's probably not too bad. Because I guess, yeah, you're really susceptible to missiles, so I guess you just gotta literally just charge in.
Yeah, yeah. I've got massive charge bonuses. That was plus most of their units. Well, 2 of their units are goblins. They shouldn't be able to last too long, I'd imagine. All right. So what does my general do exactly? He's got a magical missile. All right, seen that before.
I'm sending the giant into the back of those spears.
Keeping a lot of units busy there, so that works out quite well for us.
Drawing away the orc boys there. Just being hit by the archers, but I'm just going to go for a massive charge on them now. Come on, move, 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 move. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Ooh, that's going to be good. Some zoom in action over here.
Oh!
Oh my god, you answered the entire unit!
I've just tossed all the goblins.
And you're still away from the orc boys as well. Oh, that was on unit. Perfect. Perfect.
Oh my god, that worked so well. There we go, into the back of them there.
The camp.
Yep, boom.
Oh man, that was pretty
That looked
nice.
awesome.
I'll try and use a missile on that unit for no real good reason, because it's quite bad against big units, but let's try that. Oh
wow, that looks cool.
Units.
That looked pretty cool.
Yeah, I just want to see the abilities really. I'm not open charts this, I can. Oh no, I can't.
Go, Cav, go, 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 go.
Yeah. Done here already. Bring these last few units up. And
Here
just,
we go.
chase them
Oh, boom. Into more goblin archers. These guys are insane.
That is beautiful. Well, there you go. That was it.
Done.
Wasn't fighting because the Orbital meter wasn't too far in our favor, but that good. What a battle.
Nice. Job done.
Job done. Man, I love cavalry charges in this game. They just feel so good.
147 with your Savage Orcs there, and 101. Dang, wrecked, mate.
Yeah, I think those were just the ones that were fighting the goblins. The other ones were sort of running around. And...
Yeah. All my kills came from that one goblin charge. It's just ridiculous.
That first one was insane. Like the entire unit was on the floor. Like almost nothing was left standing after that charge. It feels so nice, the downhill charges, especially in this game. Sometimes it feels like it doesn't really do enough damage, because especially in the later game, it doesn't actually kill many units, but it just looks so good.
I know things are like slightly over-exaggerated because it's like a fantasy-based game, but I think CA have finally got cavalry charges impact to visually and like damage-wise as well. Like for the most part, sort of seems to sync up quite nicely. So, like, just don't change that for whatever. Like, obviously they'll probably keep it pretty consistently with the other Warhammer games, but whatever they do historically next, just use this. Use what you got here. Just tone down like how far people fly a little bit, like, and the height, because obviously not everyone's a crazy goblin that's just now flying through the air.
I think that was actually a bit of a problem in before. I think they patched that, where, for example, you had a unit of halberdiers or spearmen or something, and a cavalry unit would still be able to just charge straight through it and just knock them all to the floor. It doesn't seem to do that as much anymore now. Like an anti-cav unit will actually hold the line.
There's better bracing.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, have you got any idea what kind of level up I want to do for Warzak? Is there anything you are aware of that's particularly amazing?
I mean, what's in his middle tree, his red tree, like, on that first set of 4, is there anything that buffs his Savage Orcs attack? Because that's where my like goblin buff is. And while it isn't necessarily always useful late game, that like ability, like for the dwarves, there's an Axe Lord one.
Oh wow, this one is for all Savage Orc units. Yeah, so even the late game ones.
Go straight towards that first rather than buffing Warzag, because you might move on to like the other Orc units later on. But early game, I would say, some people might say like it's a bit of a waste of a point with a specialist character, but I still think as your first army, it's worth getting.
I always go for those ones as well because it's so good. It turns out because it's for all Savage Orc units. He's got the same one in the second part of the tree.
That's
as well.
the same as mine. That's the same as mine.
So he's going to get plus 24, plus 24, or actually that one's on 10, plus 24, plus 22. And then I got one for charge bonus and melee attack on cap. Yeah, charge bonus and melee attack for the...
is that not percent? It's just pure point?
It's for, plus 24 melee attack and plus 22 charge bonus.
That's disgusting, Donkey, considering they've got 28 melee attack already.
Plus I've got the plus 25 charge bonus from my faction thing for all Savage Orcs, I think.
Absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
That's gonna be nice. That's ridiculous. Yeah, you got a charge bonus on your units already or something.
Yeah, plus 25. Yeah, that's insane. I think that's
to 49. No wonder the cavalry charge works so well.
Yeah, because that was a Savage Orc unit as well.
They've got like 69 charge bonus. That's for
It's,
Donk.
yeah, it's plus 25 for all units, so not just this army, for all future armies as well.
And Wurzag's got 55 charge bonus himself. That's crazy.
Pretty good.
Dang. Nice.
Right. I'm gonna build.
Supreme
No, I
ruler
won't
of
actually.
Apex.
I don't even know what units I want to go for. If I ever even want to go for any Black Orcs or something like that. I mean, they're pretty good, but with all these bonuses, I don't know if that could actually beat them. Doubt it. Let's just go for some money here first.
Actually, thinking about it, there is one mod I kind of wouldn't have minded using for this. I saw it on the workshop the other day, and it's a mod that adds in colossal squigs.
Oh wow.
So like they're literally like, I think they're nearly like triple the size of giant models in the base game, and they're just one massive squig, and you can either get them unarmored or armored, and they look insane. I'm quite tempted to do like a giant squig, just like massive battle at some point.
That sounds pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like the top knots do start in the south, as I thought, but they for some reason just start with an army over here, I guess, which is interesting.
Okay, so they must have. I could probably circle it in blue. I think they have that, and there's a settlement here.
Yeah. Yes, I think those are the ones they own.
So I think
I know they own the capital one there at least.
Yeah, that's that one, the capital one there. So they might have that one as well. But yeah, it looks like the Teeth Snatchers have got quite a few. That I would have thought traditionally, maybe top knots, but maybe not. Maybe not. Nino, no.
I can't remember. I do remember in my campaigns they had these provinces, but whether they took them or already owned them, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Either way, my province, I think I do want to go down first, take the Dragonhorn Mines, and then go up to Stone Mine Tower, and then I can actually go towards the Border Princes right away.
I'd get rid of those Teeth Snatchers before you have to... Oh, wow. Yeah, that just damage walls leveled me up 2 levels straight away.
Damn.
Right, I can get a giant wolf. I'm going to go for... I've got a harassment, assassination chance. Anything that actually increases how much damage I do. No. I probably am going to use this guy. I want to use this guy in my army as well, actually. So, Scouts, Hero Success chance, modified by additional enemy one. Assassin would be quite useful, though. Inspector plus 3%. But I can give him a giant wolf mount straight away if I want to. Bloody Blade. Okay, let's give him that buff. And Precise. That's nice.
Oh, by the way, interestingly enough as well, I just got a follower which reduces the recruitment cost for all Savage Orc units in the local region for my guy as well. So.
Nice. That's crazy.
It's just pure Savage Orc stuff right now.
Yeah, I'm just going to do this for a few turns. I reckon I can get him up to like level 12 or something pretty quick. I'm going to need a full stack though to take carrot normal because it's going to have walls. So
yeah.
It's just 3 more units of Gobbos, and then next turn I'll have upgraded my Brawling Ground, so I can get Nasty Stalkers and a couple of Goblin Archers. Although I'm not going to bother with too many Goblin Archers because they're going to be really crap against armor. But yeah, I'm going to try and draw them out into like an underway battle or something, I think.
That'd be a good one, yeah.
That is me
looking at
plan.
Warzak dance.
Buzz.
Hey, you drop this dancing. Alright, what are these top knots gonna do? They're moving to their town. I kinda hope they attack that place and then let me just take it after like losing half their army or something. That'd be nice. Please do that for me. Right. Do I even want to bother with any like wolf riders and stuff? I don't think I ever built those in my single player one.
Yeah, I've kind of, even though they're my only cavalry right now, I mean, I might get a few of them, but I'm not sure I will bother because just Ball Boy Cav is just so much better. I'm going to focus on getting Squigs, I think, as my cavalry units because they're just insane.
Insane indeed. Alright, I want more Savage Orcs given to me. We have 4-2. Man, that's not enough. Alright, I guess I'll move my own army actually as well down towards Dragonhorn Mines. If Savage Orcs want to do anything, then do that.
Oh, they're trying to get there before you.
Let's take what should be ours.
Get at me, Ed.
I'm not sure if they could actually take out that Teeth Snatcher army there, plus the garrison.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm hoping they just go for it, get themselves killed, and lose half their army to the people there, or kill half the army as well, and then I'll just swoop in and be like, "Hey, this is my town now. Thank you." Right, that sounds good. Of the amount of money I make. Like normally, especially on the harder difficulties, if you start off with a giant in your army, it's actually kind of a detriment because of the way it costs so damn much.
I know
but now
some players might just like disband them straight away, but I
know,
think it's...
I know Legend does, yeah.
Yeah, I can't bring myself to do that to
No,
like such a
can't
powerful
either.
unit.
It's a giant. Yeah, you can't get these until late game. Why don't you get rid of it? But the thing is, like, especially now, because all my units cost so little money, I can afford the extra 400 for the giant, and it's definitely worth having him around, I think.
Yeah, thankfully, my goblins, just regular goblins cost 45 upkeep. Nasty Stalkers are only 75 upkeep. And they're armor piercing, so they're poor leadership, but then every single freaking gobbo unit is, but...
Yeah.
I need some of these guys to act as, like, shock troops. I'm going to throw in, I'm just going to plan out what I'm going to do, like, next recruitment
I'm really,
phase.
like, wondering how you're going to be able to kill the dwarves. It's going to be tough.
Yeah, I reckon I can do it, though. More Nasty Stalkers. There we go. So it's going to take me 3 turns to finish my recruitment of this army. But the thing is, I've got that Ragnarok, so Karak Norn will go, I reckon, pretty easy. They're going to get a full stack, though, so the first battle I'm going to have is going to be tough against them, because I'm just sitting here and waiting. But I reckon I'm going to try and sit out and see if their army will come to me first, because then I can maybe get a war going, and once I've got that, I can take the whole province, I would have thought.
Yeah.
Within, like, a turn or two.
That would be lovely. There's actually the point. The top knots might be going past this town and going straight for the one... Grunty Mingle, and if they take that one, I'd actually be alright with it, because that means I don't have to go down there and take one region.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh no!
No, they took it!
No, you idiots! What did you do? You beat them. Now I have to attack top knots.
Are you already at war with these Stone Mine Tower guys?
Yeah, I'm as well, yeah.
I might...
yeah,
I might say just go and kill them now, rather than start another war with the top knots. Perhaps?
Yeah,
I know it's tempting, but I don't know.
Very tempting.
How much war meter have you got?
Not plus, not 61.
Where's that get a special war or something?
Don't remember. You might do, because he's such a badass. But yeah, it's going Stone Mine Tower. It's probably a good idea, but then I'm very vulnerable to the
top knots constantly. Yeah, and expanding. You probably want to take that last before you jump over and start raising the border princes into dust.
I can kill this top knots army right away. How strong are the top knots? Let's have a look at that. They are strength rank 2. Oh, that's interesting.
Really?
They own 4 settlements, so yeah, they own 3 more beyond this one. It kind of makes sense to, yeah, fuck it. Let's just do it. Let's go absolutely mental in this campaign. Why not?
Rip donkey.
Yes, it's over. We're done.
Their army should be a bit broken. They don't have any garrison there.
Yeah, there's no garrison, yeah. So it's real
you're getting... I think it's when it's Savage Orc versus Savage Orc, it's just going to be how many armies you can field and what veterancy. So if you just keep smashing on through with all your charge bonuses and stuff, you're just going to wreck them. And they're all anti... what is it? Your cavalry's anti-infantry, so pretty solid.
I'll sort that one, I think.
Oh, yeah. Wrecked. Oh, they got 2 Savage Orc War boys. That's quite nice.
Let's smash them.
Nice. Regiment of Renown unlocked. Mulgrub's Mangi Marauders, Goblin Wolf Archers, and Goblin Wolf Riders, Moon Howlers. Interesting. But
I ain't doing that.
Just not good enough.
I get the Moon Howlers at some point. But for now, more Savage Orcs. I can fill my army with Savage Orcs. Possibly buy a building. What have I just got? So I got another palace shiny stuff. My favorite. Let's hold off on making this third unit so I can actually build something here. I think I need to build another army to sit in Bitterstone Mine so that I can actually defend against the Stone Mine Tower people in case they come over. Probably important.
Have you got walls built, upgraded at Ekrund yet?
No.
Because you'll get a rebellion soon.
It should be okay-ish. It's minus 12 because I just took a town, isn't it? Right, this guy's gonna stay in the army. More sneaky stabbing. Right, what does a new general cost? Misshapen. Enemy leadership's always good.
How much income do you get?
1200.
Oh, okay.
It's not too bad. I might cancel both these units and get a new general on Bitterstone Mine.
Get at me, Ed.
make it a little easier to defend this. I kind of like a orc war boss, I guess. Leadership in a foreign territory.
Yeah, I would say go for like the stronger war boss guys.
Yeah. Enemy leadership's pretty good as well. Minus enemy leadership dies. Night Goblin war boss. What does he do? What's a Night Goblin war boss exactly?
Use spells mainly and a bit of like subterfuge stuff.
Right. Well, I'm going for the Orc War Boss. Skulk Foe Spike. Welcome to the club. Get in there. Right. Can't afford any units for you. Sorry, very sorry. I should give him the Giant, because the Giant doesn't... It costs the same in both armies, so I probably should give him that one. Have that army be super good as well, just from one unit. Be a decent idea, actually. Right. Let's end that turn. That increased my income by quite a bit, actually, but it's alright. Savage Orcs still don't cost anything.
I will not disgrace my ancestors.
Those gates will be open.
Constantly hitting their walls, which is nice because it means there's breaches, so I can go straight in when I eventually do attack them.
Yeah,
like, if I keep using it. I don't want Vanguard deployment, not really. I mean, I kind of feel like I should be going for the assassin stuff for attacking characters, but no real need for that. And I'm going to throw this guy into the army straight away, so I'm just going to start buffing him a bit, I think. It's just more precise. We'll finish off weapon strength, but buffing for now. He's got
probably want to end the episode soon, actually.
Yes. Well, plus 21 weapon strength already, which is nice. Yeah, then I'll start going for spy and everything else. Yep. That's you. I can't build anything else. We have to wait a while for more growth, but at least we've got like some solid defense here in case we do get attacked.
Lots of plans.
2 more turns. I might not bother with the last one just so I can go straight away, but it depends if they've got a full stat by then. I probably need all the units I can get, but in SKARSNIK we trust. Yeah, right, I'll just throw the end turn in and then we'll probably wrap up this first part, guys.
Yes.
So, yeah, we hope you've enjoyed this this first episode. Again, obviously, feel free to let us know about unit names and all that jazz. Do check out each other's channels and parts, and feel free to use that view sync link so you can watch both parts happen at the same time, which is a pretty cool way to watch a multiplayer campaign, I found. And yeah, just bear in mind that we are pre-recording this series, so if you do have any kind of strategy, I guess try and give us kind of long-term suggestions or kind of really general stuff that we can use, because episode to episode we'll probably record 3 or 4 before they actually start kind of going out, and then you guys will be behind with that. But yeah, this one will reach completion because neither of us want to eat one of my socks. So yes, I mean, well, I could definitely speak for myself, and yeah, Donkey doesn't want to either. Just, you know, just in case you were like, actually, I'd quite like a sock.
I don't know. He's assuming I don't want to eat your sock. What is this?
Master has given Dobby a sock. But yeah, you guys know the drill. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Description, links, all that jazz, and we'll catch you again soon.
Goodbye.
Ciao for now.